one of these players was on the grind. One of these players may have practiced for this one with a twos game, but that is absolutely no issue whatsoever. It gave myself some time to rehydrate, and I hope everyone at home managed to as well. It's a long road ahead, of course, with it being a best of 5 that has potential to go the distance, and with 1v1, especially if it's high scoring, that can really extend the lines, just like it did in our first series of the day. And to get things started, up with a shot, vadyy doing well to get that initial save. He has control of this one, both players on low boost, but still very committal towards the ball here. I think I can already see what's going to be a huge effect in this matchup, is how well they are able to use their boost between each other. And of course the pathing has to be excellent, but of course these guys would have absolutely mastered that by now, probably hours and hours and hours ago in their career, and that is unfortunate here for Yup. Highest seed will get the opening goal. It was a counter shot, and vady's kind of just body blocked Yup there, and if anything has forced Yup to bump him into putting the ball into the back of his own net. Like I said, unfortunate start, but only 1 goal in the first minute. vadyy will get the flip reset. It's well controlled. There's the second, and that is goal of the day there from vadyy. 1, 2, goodbye Yup. Oh my goodness. What a way to make an impact here on the stream. I don't know if vadyy has been streamed here on RLduels before, but I tell you what, if you have never seen him before, what an introduction. He will get kickoff goal there by Yup, but still vadyy will maintain his 1 goal lead, and well, Yup is starting to get very well known here in the 1v1 scene. Has actually 50 matches logged on the RLduels website compared to vady's 15. They've got listed winnings of over 2k for Yup, and just a little under 300 here from vadyy, who's looking like he's promising to be a very big impact player in the 1v1 scene, should he really commit to it. He's actually played in a few RSC EU monthlies. He played against the likes of Tiesto as well. The result of that match was actually a victory here for vadyy, with a 3-1 victory. Tiesto, of course, being one of the players who played in our first series of the day here, so it's quite funny how that's all circled together. But vadyy overall, he's got some really good records against some good players. He did compete in the EU 1v1 Open Champions Road, of which he got victories against the likes of Nasid, Cairo and Rai, very big players in the scene, and was eventually knocked out by the likes of Metza, who was able to beat him in game 3, which, in all fairness, not the worst play to lose to, is it? But back onto the game at hand here. We have been reduced to a 3-2 scoreline, still the lead on the side of vadyy, but Yup definitely has kept himself close, has kept clawing back whenever vadyy has tried to cause some distance between them. Yup. Great first touch, flip reset gained, and that one will just find its way in the back of the net. It definitely wasn't the most extravagant I've ever seen. 52 kph off the back of it. vadyy commits himself so early into that one, and Yup knows he can just tap that one over. It's nice and simple, ladies and gentlemen. And well, there's your start there. Back to equal, almost all threes there on the top of our screen. Not quite though. vadyy try to go for some kind of dribble. Yup not having absolutely any of it. However, he won't find the target there. He's going to need his second chance. vadyy manages to bail himself out there with another save, but Yup really had to be putting that first chance home. That's wasteful. And now he's back into defense. Scoreline all the same. And he's going to have to start from square one. Flip reset. Won't be able to use it in a way that causes all too much impact. vadyy pretty cool, calm, collected there. Didn't commit for anything. Didn't fall for anything that Yup had to offer. vadyy will pick things up. That's the top right corner found. And Yup won't be able to reach that one. Lead regained here for the man from Portugal. And now Yup is going to be put back into that position where he is forced to respond. And there is plenty of time left to do so, albeit vadyy also with time to extend the lead should he want to, just like I say, shot on target. Yup making the save, vadyy. For an interesting jump there. That just feels like a little bit of a boost burn. He knew he'd pick up mid-right anyway. There's the musty flick. There's the flip reset. Oh my goodness, from vadyy! These mechanics are absolutely insane! Musty flick, double flip reset to double tap. Are you kidding me, vadyy? What a way to have an impact. What a way to open up a series. 2 goals here, which are easily the best we've seen all day. And I thought he'd keep the train rolling there and get himself a 6th goal straight afterwards. But Yup has done well to make the save. He does have low boost, but he's been able to hold on well. 50-50s. Do bring this ball out wide. Yup. Ball on top of his car. vadyy will use him as a golf tee. And that shot, too powerful. Couldn't get enough behind it here, Yup, so that will make it 6-3 in this opening game. Looks like it's firmly in the hands of vadyy now. Gonna have to see a little bit more here from the Norwegian. And it started off poorly here with a kickoff, which was out of Yup's favour, but he's recovered it well with that boost grab. And now it's his time to try and get that counter. vadyy chasing, looking for those bumps, not quite able to get that wide boost. Instead, that goes to Yup, who's forced to burn half of it just to keep up in the first place. Does get the corner. Now this is his real chance. vadyy loves these early jumps here when it comes to Yup trying to go for something a little bit mechanical. He wants to close that space immediately, but sometimes I do think he shows his hand to Yup here, who's just always able to respond, and that's how he got his 3rd goal with that flip reset, which didn't take him all that much effort there once he saw that vadyy was just going to commit to it early. So there are slight weaknesses here for both of these players, but overall it feels like we're pulling at straws to find them. This has been extremely high level. 30 seconds remain. Yup with some space. Burn half his boost to go up for that one. Flip reset gained. He'll sneak under. vadyy doing the complete opposite there. Not showing his cards too early. Yup really had to wait for it. And once vadyy did, he played very, very reactionary. He's never really one to commit himself, is he, Yup? He wants to just wait for that opening to prevent itself before he attempts anything, and I think that's definitely going to be a big playstyle difference between these two teams. Well, 2 players, sorry. There's vadyy with another goal to add to the tally. 7-4 now the score in the favour of our upper seed. And, well, this will be an upper seed start. You'll surely take this first game and would take a big stream of kickoffs, which actually, Yup, could potentially start here. But, oh, no. It's really not committed to that one. I think that was a call for a forfeit there, really. And you can see he has turtled his car, allowed vadyy to show off more of these mechanics. These 2 players have joined the lobby. And we can just get this one over way. And a little bit of a tussle there, straight off the kickoff. vadyy will seal that back boost, but Yup, happy to take the middle one instead. And that's a great 50 to start things off. And talk about putting yourselves in the driving seat. 14 seconds gone, and we already have a goal here for Yup. I think we're very sure what happened there for that play. We'll see Yup take this kick off. I'm interested to see how we'll take it. And this one should drop down for him. He sees vadyy in front, who's put himself in a perfect position actually to commit first for this ball. And no, he's missed that second play. That one had to be on target. Yup looking to punish that. But the angle was just a bit too tight for him to get his second goal of the game. Oh my goodness, the sidewall from vadyy! His mechanics! No bounds! Oh my goodness! My jaw is to the floor. My mouth is agape. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. This is the most insane performance I think I've ever seen in an RLduels matchup. I think the only player who could possibly match that I've seen so far in terms of just constantly being able to use these mechanics in a series is Kevin in North America. I've casted a few times for him here on RLduels, and you can actually watch those matchups on the RLduels YouTube channel. And he always plays with just obscene levels of mechanics. This time, however, it has all been vadyy going for just some insane plays. He did actually take the lead once I was on that spiel. But my goodness. My goodness. We'll see if he can keep that up. Yup. Corner boost, chance to counter-attack. Now he has some space, some boost, some aerial presence. Flip reset gain, keep it simple. And put it to the left side of the goal as far as you can from the Portuguese player on the other side. And that does take a fair bit of control. It was a nice first touch coming off the wall as well. He set himself up for success, and success is exactly what he gained. This game still waiting to be decided. They're on equal terms. vadyy's flick just coming off a post, and oh my goodness, he's coming off a wall. What will we see this time? Flip reset, caught off the ceiling. Not his most extravagant compared to what we've seen before, but I feel like the reason now our hopes are so high is because he established them so early. That is still an incredible goal and counts to be one of the best in maybe any other series than when he plays himself. vadyy picking up the pads as well, straight up the kickoff. Yup, however, will get boost advantage with that corner grab. He will stay close to this one as well, not allowing vadyy to have any space. vadyy will close it down, however, and it's a really good 50-50. It's an unfortunate bounce, but still he's made the most of it. Lead regained, and at the moment he is not really giving Yup anything. Yup had an incredible start to this second game, and I thought we were really going to see things start to spin on their head. I thought we were going to see Yup take the driver's seat. But vadyy has completely taken it. vadyy on this one. 50-50s do drop out, but a little bit of a mind game coming from Yup. It isn't quite enough to force through. vadyy to the corner. We'll look to stay chasing on this one. It was a nice little musty flick. Flip reset is well to follow. But I think he slightly overcomplicated this one, and Yup has seen all the way through it. Now it returns to only a mere 1 goal difference. And there is still hope here for the Norwegian to not have these first 2 games run away from him. We've already seen a game 5 on stream today, but it's still an awful place to be in where you feel like you're forced to go all the way there. And Yup will be if this pattern continues where they're just trading goals, but vadyy already establishing himself a lead. All that means for him is he'll just maintain it. Big kickoff coming out here. Yup does manage to grab that wide boost. vadyy getting the goal for the 6th, and it's a 3 goal difference, which is going to be very hard to fight back from if you're Yup. And look, it was just that counter pounce which allowed him to take that one. And vadyy back in possession. Looking to chase this one. Sorry for the slight break there in commentary. We have returned. Yup taking the left boost. vadyy trying to chase back from his own corner. Definitely looking for that flip reset. You can always tell. This time he looked to try and land a bump afterwards. Couldn't quite get it. And even in his defensive plays, he was still looking for those physical for those physical plays, but it just wouldn't come. And yup, able to compose himself well, and of course put that final nail in the coffin of that play with a quick counter attack. 2 goal difference now, still definitely in reach, especially with how high scoring, I mean, all the matches have been today, not just talking about this series alone. Yup, unable to really wrap himself around. That ball goes wide. vadyy can't catch the 100 boost, however. He's been forced to abandon it. He's managed to catch the one on the other side, and now the attack is firmly his, and he'll make it 7. And that felt like a play that the advantage was just switching between these two constantly, but eventually vadyy came out on top, as he has in game 1, and he has for a majority of this second game as well. The sweep certainly looking to be on the cards here, but yup, you know he has that extra level. He's been able to bring it to basically any tournament he plays in. vadyy, oh my goodness. Sometimes I just like to sit back and watch. But of course I am doing a job here, looking to provide some good entertainment for you guys. And yup, looking to provide us with some as well, as he does keep himself competitive in this second game. 69 seconds, and it's yet to be decided. We'll see how he takes this kickoff here. No real variance, taking it as normal. Nice little wave dash, and I'm sure he'll be chasing his back boost, looking to defend this one, and he actually pounces quick. It was corner boost grabbed of an immediate turn away to get himself back involved. And oh, I saw yup in a bit of 2 minds there to try and grab one of vady's back boost. He didn't do it. And now he's going to have to respond in defense to a vadyy that did have a lot of possession, and with some space and time he's actually taking it all the way around town. And he's done a perfect horseshoe around the map, but won't get any goals to make up for it. Now it's yup, looking to find that corner. 100 boost gained. Uses this empty jump well. Flip reset. He's in a good position to use it. Will force low. Once that 50. And hold on a minute, ladies and gentlemen. 17 seconds left. 17 seconds. A huge kickoff awaits here for yup. This will be decided. And you know what? We're going to stay on his camera for the rest of this game. This is so vital for him. He does sneak it over vadyy. We'll see where his decisions lie. He's really under the microscope for us now, and he just quick commits. But he's not going to find the back of the net. That one just going wide of the post. And victory is on the side of vadyy. And he even manages to get an 8th goal to make it look a little bit wider than it was to any of us who were watching. The highest seed puts himself, and we do have game 3 underway. vadyy looking for a potential sweep. And he's, with his form so far, it looks very, very doable, especially if he's going to get the opening goal 4 seconds into this game. yup is left with a really, really big mountain to climb here. Not only does he have to try and grab a win this game, he has to do it for 2 thereafter. And looks like vadyy from the off isn't going to make it easy. Surely a second goal it will be. What a shot. Approaching that top right corner. Bounces just off the crossbar. yup. Thought he was going to tip it over, but the angle just about wasn't there. And it is a quick head start here for vadyy yet again. And yup, forced to respond. It's that thing I keep on saying. But it's the one constant I think we have seen in this series. vadyy, it's just lead after lead after lead. Sometimes it can be brought back to equal, but it is certainly short-lived. vadyy looking to try and get his 3rd catches with a flip reset, but can't quite generate the speed and power he wants behind it to follow up. And yup, we'll just collect that 50, and oh my goodness, vadyy really didn't want to slow down on that one. And he's ended up completely throwing himself away. yup, is just left with an open net. Nice little cheeky mind game, however. But yup is very, very experienced. He can tell when his opponents just like to chase and chase and chase and chase. And that's definitely a playstyle vadyy has in 1v1s, and I kind of like to see that style, of course. It does provide a very good show match, especially when they've got the insane mechanics of match, just so I mention it. But yup, he's really intelligent. He's got some mechanics of his own as well, and it has brought him so much success in recent times. Now that success is looking to continue as he does bring this game back to equal. Now is his chance to take the lead. Now is the chance we've all been waiting for here from Yup. It does start off from this kickoff. He is the lowest seed going into this, but I must say it's not by much for our two series we had today. They're players that were very, very, very closely matched. Yup. Coming off that corner. Can't really do anything with it. Now it's vadyy. 50-50s, but can't force that one through. Vadyy's up. Yup is waiting, and it's a great shot on target. 3-2s to score. And Yup will be taking the lead. And with so much time remaining, it leaves me wondering if Yup will be able to extend it and actually give himself for once that extended lead that vadyy has been able to throw on him. And if that can come, he'll give himself so much momentum to work with heading into the rest of the series should he want to look for a reverse sweep. Unfortunately, vadyy is not going to allow that from the midfield. Flip reset yet again. I mean, could you expect anything less at this point? Big 50-50 off the kickoff, and it is pushed into this blue half. But vadyy does have initial possession, 100 boost, and he will take this one high. Flip reset, looking for the second. Can't get a third, just wanted to get the shot off, but Yup knew exactly that once he saw how heavy that second one came off, and so he is rewarded for his reading of the game, of course, with his fourth goal. Now, big things needed from vadyy yet again. So very often we see him working from behind, and he's done well so far, but he needs to do a little bit more than that. You have to not only be able to just equal when the opponents put themselves ahead, you then have got to steal that lead back to your favour, and I think this kickoff goal is going to make a start to exactly that. And that's going to be Yup's mid boost for sure, but he does concede temporary possession. vadyy not even looking to take it, wanting to complete that tight angle. He's put himself in a very rough situation, but Yup's flick not really going to test the defense of vadyy all that well, but the heavy touch that followed and the corner boost grab definitely put Yup back into an advantageous point, and what a touch coming from him. vadyy does well to make the save. He might be able to get the second one. It actually came off the post instead. He wasn't required. And that was a huge chance there for Yup, which was stopped very well from vadyy. I feel like Yup almost did everything right there. And that's where it can get a little bit frustrating, where a game feels very defensively favoured at times, where you can do everything right, but should the defence do so as well, you're just not going to get the goal. And that was a very awkward chance there from Yup, where the ball just rolled across his goal. Now vadyy is going to cut inside. Yup read that seconds before. You saw him slam his brakes. You saw him get ready for that backflip. He knew exactly what vadyy was going to do there. vadyy is able to intercept that one, and that's surely the fifth. Surely the fifth, and that is exactly what he's gotten. The lead regained, and 110 seconds potentially remaining in this series if it stands like this. Yup, wanting to extend it further, needs a few extra games if he wants a series victory. That flip just staying a bit too tight to that back wall for him to be able to have an angle of it on it. And again, he was just so close to perfection. There's so many could have beens, but this is an absolute. Yup with the flip reset, taking it long. And this was the play he has been waiting for. Just shy of the crossbar there to get this to a double-digit scoreline shared evenly down the middle. I feel like it's going to be one which could have gone either way in any other day. This has been a very, very strikingly close game. And to be fair, I feel like series as well at times. I don't feel like that second game really tells the whole story there. It was extremely close for Yup. He was able to take it till quite literally the final seconds, where he definitely had an opportunity to bring it equal into overtime, but instead vadyy was able to defend it and of course bring it across back into his favour for a 0-second goal to make it appear like it was a 2-goal difference and a pretty solid win for him. But actually, those of us that watch would know. Closer than it may have seemed, but vadyy now in control. He'll find the top right, postage stamp. And that could be the decider. And it's good control here from his own half. He sees Yup is coming in from that right corner from vadyyy's perspective. And knows that he'll want to maintain that momentum as well. So times that flick to perfection, where it's just not enough time remaining there for Yup to kind of kill it a little bit so that he can dive up and try and make that save for the top right. It's well calculated, and this one certainly wasn't. He's completely given away the ball there, and he may have just given away his series victory. Fortunate play coming from him, but 33 seconds still left to be played of regulation. vadyy has won the kickoff. He's won many kickoffs, I must point out. That's definitely been a part of this series which has favoured him. And it will, in the final 30 seconds of this game, potentially this series. This series certainly as it stands, of course. It's Yup chasing off this kickoff, looking to respond himself. He has 20 seconds. But vadyy will get the 8th. And I feel like this is the sweep secured here. He was just bumped off that play, and even despite having no boost, the positioning just ended up being much, much better for him. And he fought quick on his feet to land that bump as well. So you know what, lads? Fair play to him. 8-6. Looking like it could be the final scoreline. Either way, this looks like it's just going to be on the side of our higher seed. vadyy putting on an absolute show. Yup putting on an excellent fight. But this will mark the end of our 2 series today.